today days, and in this video you are going to learn session in Servlet. In last few videos you have learned how to use get method, how to use post method, and in this section you will learn how to use session. So generally what is session? Actually session, when we use session, then we set any value and then we can retrieve the value in any page in the website. So there are basically three parts involved in this. The first one, we have to initialize the session. So what does it do? Actually it create an instance of this session. So in the first step we have to initialize our session. That means what? If there is already session, so for the current page, actually if there is already session, then it stores, or else it create a new session instance. After that, once we have created this, then we set attribute. Using this set attribute method, we pass here a name and then value here. Okay, so there are two things: key, value. So first we need to pass here username or whatever name you want to provide here, and then its value. And finally, actually in the last one, it will not n, it is not required, only this will be. So to fetch the session, we will use this method, get attribute. There are three things. Once again, understand this. In the first section, first we have to initialize the session. We will tell the browser that okay, we are going to use the session, and here we will set the value in our session variable, and after that we can fetch the value anywhere in the web page unless the browser is closed. Once the browser is closed, then this session gets destroyed. So guys, I will show you this one in practical example. So let's do one thing. Let's create a new project called dynamic project, and then we will name it as session example, and then next, and we will create a XML file and finish. So this is our project. After this, let's go to src and then web app. We will just create one single file. Either we can create HTML file or JSP. Since we are creating here JSP file, so we will create here one, sorry, not PHP, JSP. Okay, index.jsp, and then next and finish. So we have created this JSP file, and here we will write session example, and of course what we will do, inside body form method equals to post, and action will be first page. We will name it as first page. Okay, in here we are just going to pass one value, say first name or email ID. It will be better. Let's skip two. Full name, here input type equal to text, name equals to full name, and finally it will be closed, and then br again email input type equal to email, and then input type email, name equals to email, and then finally we will, and let's take one more thing, password email, so that we will use this in our password. So input type password, type password, name equal to password, right? and finally the submit button. So button close, submit, and then type equal to submit. That's it, and the form is finally closed here. So guys, that's it. Now let's create servlet file. So we will be creating two servlet files here basically. So create new and then servlet. So we'll name it as first session or first page. Name it as first page dot java. It will create itself. So first page, next, then next, and again. So now finish. Okay, and here once again in the post method we will just remove this and we will write here response dot set content type, and here will be text and then HTML, and then print writer out equals to response dot get writer. So we need to import this. Okay, successfully has been imported here. Right, now string first name, string full name equals to response dot get parameters. We request dot get parameter. So here will be full name, right? Full name, and same way email and then password. Email, password. Here also will be email and then password. Okay, so now let's initialize the session. So the code is HTTP session. We need to import this. Okay, this HTTP Java Servlet session has been imported. So here HTTP session, then request get session. So our session has been initialized. Now we will set the value email. We will set the here. So we'll write session dot set attribute. Here we need to pass key value. Okay, so we will name it as email and then this email. Once again we will pass here not single quote, double quote. Actually I work on JavaScript, so there is practice of sometimes single quote, that's why. And set here full name also, full name and then this full name. So we are setting into session two things, email and then this full name. Okay, so now here out dot, okay, print, here we will be writing out dot write and then let's write here a href equals to second we will pass it the second servlet. Double quote will be not here. Here will be double quote. This of course will be not double quote here also. So here we click to go to second page. After this we will go to first page. It is first page, so it will go to second page. Now let's create one more servlet file here in our session example. We have already one. We will now create another one servlet file. We will name it as second page. Next, and then finish. Right? So here also we need to write at least up to here. And for showing of force, just copy everything from here to there, and then just we will paste here in our get method. Okay, because we are going through URL, so we will put here in get method. This one is fine, this one is also fine, and here. So guys, this is the second one. Now in this project we will work on this is first one, right? So what we will do, second and first project from first to second. Okay, so once again we can get back to first. Was it first or second? We will not name it as first. So in our this index.jsp file we have given here first. If you remember, generally so far what we were doing, we were providing here the class name. The class name, which class name? This class name we were providing first page here, right? But we can provide here alias also. So how? Now let's go to src file, and then this is our second session project, right? So let's collapse it. Okay, we are working on this one. So src main java web app, and then inside this meta inf, not meta web inf, then here you can see web.xml file we have been creating while creating the project, but so far we have not worked on this. This time we are going to work on this file as well. So double click on this and you will see here is some information. So guys, this is the default files. So the first one is index.html, then JSP, then HTML, etc, etc. Okay, so what we will do, let's delete everything. We don't require all of this, only we will keep this one. And we have created two servlets, right? This one first servlet, so first page and second page, and here you can see URL pattern. Here you can see URL pattern. So if you collapse, then this one is here and this is okay. So here you can find URL pattern. Okay, so in the URL pattern we will provide here first one first. Okay, rather than the class name we will provide first. So this is the URL alias. Now you can pass this in index. That is why we have provided here first. That means what? Rather than writing the whole class name, you can provide here short name. So that is the idea. Rather than writing this big name, we are configuring into our XML file here first. Same way, rather than writing this big name second page, we will write here second. So this will represent this servlet name and this will represent this URL pattern. So that's it. Let's try to run the project. Let's go to index.jsp file and then right click on this and then run as server. Finish. Restart the server. That's fine. It's restarting. Yes, so full name, email, password, three things we are providing here. Session example, your project. So full name, Umar Rahman. Then email and password 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, when we submit this, okay, so it is saying first. There is something wrong here. Actually, we don't require this forward slash, and here as well. Somewhere we have written second, only second, and in second one we will pass it as first. That's it. So now once again, let's start this. Yes, this is the file. Let's close all these things. So here we will write Umar Rahman and then email, this email ID and password 1 2 3 4 5. Submit. So guys, you can see we have come to this page, right? And then when we click to this second page, we should redirect it to second page. So we are into the second page. Into the second page, we want to display the value which we have set. Which value? We have set the value in our first page, set attribute, right? And we want to show these two value into our second page. So what we will do, actually we are not setting here, so just remove this one. Okay, we would like to display here. So session dot get attribute here, rather than set, we will write here get attribute, and we will have only the key, not value, this key, and get attribute here as well. And here of course we will assign this into a string, and this one is not required. Okay, only thing what we require is to initialize this session. This one we have to keep. Okay, so we have retrieved the value, so we will write here string email equal to this, and here as well, here will be full name, and here also we have to typecast it, string and then string. Okay, we have to typecast this value, and finally we will show this value. So let's write here out dot write, and then inside this write HR, and then below welcome plus this full name. Okay, and here also we will display the email ID HR, and then your email, and then here we will show email ID. That's it. Now let's get back to this page. Go back. This is the first page. Guys, you can see welcome Umar, and this is email ID. Here let's put here BR tag. Let's put here one more HR, and also here, or rather we will put here, this is second page, right? So we are putting this in second page itself. So BR. Alright, now let's go here. Let's go back once again to the root page, main page. So this is our first page. What we are doing, we are setting the session. We are putting information here, Umar Rahman, in our first page, right? Main page. Then here we are submitting, which is going to the first servlet, right? Yes, it is going to first servlet. Here in the first servlet, the value is being assigned into session. Okay, let's go to first servlet. In this first page, what is happening, we are retrieving the value and we are setting into our session after initializing this. So we are setting the value here, email and full name. We have set these two, and then now we can access to any page, not only in second. There can be many pages, second page, third page, about, services, whatever. So wherever you like, you can access this page. Once this is set into the session, unless the browser is closed. Remember, once the browser is closed, then this value cannot be accessed there. For example, I'd like to show you. Click here and then you can access here. This is displaying the name and this. Now what happens if I close the browser? I'm going to close the browser, okay, and I will open here and directly will try to access into second page. So guys, you can see it is displaying null. Why? Because I closed the browser, so it is, the value is destroyed from the session. If I go to the first page, then it is displaying like this. Okay, so what I need to do, I need to start again from this. So you guys, you just saw that once the browser is closed, then the session is gone. So as long as the browser is there, you can access this to many pages. For example, you log in into the Google Chrome or you log in into Gmail and you can access your value wherever you want. So same applies here. Submit, then value is set in this page because we have written the code. We have typed the code, this one, in the first one, in first page. We have set the value and now we are retrieving the value here through this one, get attribute. Okay, and after this we are displaying the value. So guys, this is how the session works. Apart from this, you can provide timestamp also, the time, so that you can mix with the time, and also you can define the session timing. To define the timing, we can go here and inside this we can define the time here like this, session config and then session timeout. After 10 seconds, the time session will be timed out and user will be redirected. So guys, the full usage of this session will be in our register and login page. So for the time being, that's it in this video. So hope you like this video, and guys, it takes a lot of time and effort as well. So to motivate me, I request you to please subscribe the channel and also like the video. If you have comment any queries, then please write into the comment box. I'll try to answer you. So thanks for watching. Bye bye.